All right, so what I want to do now is I want to show you what the scope of the next step looks like. I'm actually pretty excited about it. Just take note of those palms. I've got them spread out on the ground, and that will make sense as we go along. All right, so I think I had told you last time that I planned to try and start down this corner. So I actually love this. Walk on it. Feel how soft it is under your feet.
Oh gosh, yeah. Wow.
One of the first things that I recognized when I thought, okay, we're going to do this, is all of these trees, particularly this one over here. It's been there a long time. And because it's a fig variety tree, it has these terrible buttress roots, which makes it impossible to actually dig down.
Right.
So I decided what I need to do is build up good.
Yeah.
So I have put an extra thick layer of the wood mulch on the bottom. And then manure, a double layer of manure, and then I layered it off with a layer of dirt, and then another layer of wood chip. So it's actually pretty deep. So I'm hoping that will work.
Yes.
So that means we're growing on top of these buttress roots, which I'm pretty excited about. That's the rainforest, right?
Yes.
These are the trees that exist in the rainforest. The ginger grows in amongst the rainforest,
right.
but it grows in the layer of dirt and flora that's on the rainforest floor. So I feel like that's reproducing the appropriate environment. My goal then is to come up through here and to go, just keep going as far as I can. Now I have started the next part over here, so I'm wrapping around these trees over here.
Oh.
So I'm going to do the same thing again over here.
Right.
But you can see how I've scraped down there. You can see the root systems here. That they were all underneath the ground.
Oh, wow.
I've exposed those. And this is a pretty good, gives you a pretty good picture of what I'm trying to do with the palm tree. Yep. So I recognized when I was putting the wood chips down that's a finite resource.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way of thinking about this process that isn't driven by bottom lines, that is much more natural. So we have lots of palm trees and lots of trees that just drop leaves.
Yep.
And I figured, why don't I start transporting them over here?
Yep.
And then make this the biomass.
Yes.
Rather than the wood chips. It should do the same thing. So I'll lay that out. So scrape first.
Yep.
Get it down. Try and break up that as much as I can. I'll go down here all the way, probably 30 to 50 meters is probably my goal at this point in time.
Yeah.
And I'll come all the way through here. If I get as far as that gum tree there,
oh yeah, yep.
I think that'll be okay. So what I want to do then is get very accurate measurements. Once I've got measurements and then productivity, I'll be able to calculate with the rest of the property up this end, and then across the front what the legitimate potential is. It is potentially possible that if those figures look good, reasonable, that we could approach a bank or a government agency that helps support new businesses for a loan that would allow us to develop the rest and down the back. I think that your idea, rather than just trying to sell ginger to market, if we try and produce product, ginger marmalade, ginger, maybe we can even go like brewing ginger, ginger biscuits, yes, definitely.
Exciting times ahead.
It is, and there's a sense in which, oh, you're an idiot, you'll never be able to do all of that, you're not being brutal enough, you should cut down all the trees and do it commercially if you're going to try and make money out of it. That would seem like the only legitimate way of doing it. But I really don't want to do that. I want the story to be caring for the land, caring for the property, producing something. And of course nobody that has a serious commercial endeavor could ever do it this way. But by doing it this way, we would be able to sell the product with the story, and maybe people think that they like that endeavor. They like the idea of keeping it as close to original as possible. And then of course, if it all falls flat, we've given it a go.
We've given it a good go.
Yeah, exactly. Hamilton Acres Farm. Real life, real people, real dirt.